U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Lisa Jackson recently paid a visit to Southwest Georgia. She heard from farmers and others in the ag community about their concerns on how her agency directly affects Georgia agriculture. With that story, here's Mark Wildman.
The Pope Center at South Georgia Tech in Sumter County was the site chosen to host a meeting between EPA Administrator Lisa Jackson and a collection of concerned farmers and other business people whose lives are affected by EPA. The event was facilitated by 2nd District U.S. Congressman Sanford Bishop.
We here in South Georgia have faced what many view as an onslaught of regulatory actions initiated by EPA. Some good, some bad, but the bottom line is that they all will have a dramatic impact on our businesses, our farmers, and our everyday citizens.
Administrator Jackson heard concerns from a number of different groups and wanted to make sure they understood that she wanted to keep a balance between protecting the environment and protecting the farmer's way of life.
I know, as EPA Administrator, that there is no more important agenda for EPA than keeping farmers on their farms. Why do I know that? Because I believe that having farmers on their farms is part of a sustainability agenda about our country's security and safety and ability to fend for itself. I also know that these are challenging times, that in rural America, communities are squeezed economically, and they're also squeezed by an overwhelming number of issues that are coming at you.
Many producers who were on hand are concerned that EPA will greatly restrict the use of many chemicals that are vital to the industry. And one segment of ag that could be greatly affected by such a move are the fruit and vegetable growers.
Primarily we have issues with pesticides certification, licensing, registrant activities. I talked today to the administrator with regard to soil fumigant issues that we have with the fumigant management plans, a major issue, and much of the new regulations that are going on with the soil fumigation and new soil regs.
Cattlemen are also greatly affected by environmental regulation, and one cattle producer speaking on behalf of the Georgia Cattlemen's Association is worried EPA could make life more difficult on cattle farms.
Today, one of the main issues is dust regulations, and EPA is looking at perhaps strictening some of those dust regulations, and we would like to get our input into that. And we think that right now the regulations that are in place are fully adequate to protect our environment, and we would like to let that be known.
Policies will not be changed or modified based on one meeting, but events like this one are a good way for producers to get their points made in person, and hopefully that will create better understanding in Washington.
If you can have the opportunity to meet some of the staff, make the contacts, and be able to follow up on those issues that you brought to the administrator's attention, I think that's the main thing that you would wind up hoping from. At least that's what we hope from. We establish those contacts and we're able to work with them in the future.
For the Georgia Farm Monitor, I'm Mark Wildman.